Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today we're working with this one. This is 5 colors and 20 strings. Well, there's 10 going up into the loop, so then you have 20 coming down, 10 on either side. And you'll see I'm getting it started here, which was the trickier part of this whole bracelet was, of course, getting it started and getting used to the fact that this time the edges were different. Instead of the normal comes in two and then back one kind of thing that happens on basically all the other ones that we did of this series so far, this one you kind of had like a single knot in there and like 3 by 3, but it has to the last knot, instead of just going off the edge like kind of normal, it has to bounce back. And I think I figured out why. I think this is a mathematical thing. Prior, when you took the numbers and you reduced it down, like say the 24 string, right, it was 6 colors, so it lands on an even number. The 32 string was 8 colors, so those landed on an even number. This was 5 colors, and I think that's why mathematically it's not acting the same as the other ones as far as like how the zigzags at the edge work. So because I'm really used to the other ones, it was a big thing for me to sort of be careful and not make mistakes on the edges. So just to kind of heads up, if you're a creature of habit that is used to zigzags a certain way, this one does kind of throw a little bit of a curveball and makes it a little bit harder. Also, last time I lost track of how long it took to make everything because I started like I was working at the intervals, the 30-minute intervals, just lost track of how many there were and it got confusing. This time I recorded everything, but I didn't use everything. I just had it so that way I'd be able to see. So this whole bracelet took me 2 hours and 52 minutes. So basically almost 3 hours to make it. And I guess that makes a lot of sense. There's 20 strings plus it's single strands, so like there's more knots per inch as it goes along. You may notice a bunch of pauses in there. There was a bunch of times where the end of the string started to get itself like looped around and turned into a knot, and I hate that when I'm pulling the strings through. I hate having the little knots on there, so I was taking those out as I went along. So, and I don't know why it seems to happen more when it's single stranded, but it does seem to happen kind of frequently. So that's all right. It worked out okay. Because this is basically the same as the previous 2 bracelets, I did kind of have this sped up and only used so much of the footage. So yeah, I kind of wanted to hurry along. I think that now you've kind of seen how this pattern works. You kind of get an idea of what it is. It does use the strings kind of evenly. Like they're the ones that do the longer part of the zigzag do get shorter, but then they end up on the other side, and then like the next time it kind of balances out after a while. But still, these are all very long strands. My sweet spot for the strings, like strings cut in quarters, can kind of run out. And strings in half, if you do a skein in half, those would be way too long. But 1/3 seems to be like that right spot where the length of the string works out really well. What my leftovers can go into other future projects. It's just, it works pretty good. So why mess with that? Oh, so that was the jump towards the end here. Wait, before I forget and mess this up, let me just thank my YouTube members for making this possible. Yeah, I still, even with these thinner bracelets, I'm still going through a lot of string around here, and I'm already kind of looking at my next string order because some of the colors seem to get used more than others, and I don't like running out of stuff. So yeah, that's gonna happen in the near future. Let me know if you want to see an unboxing video. even if it's a smaller string order. I'm not convinced that everybody enjoys those, but yeah. So yeah, this is nearing the end of the bracelet. And I included that because I thought it would be something you would want to see, like how I worked it out to get the two little ends, because I kind of wanted the tassels to come off of two of the V shapes coming down. I just thought it would have a good look, kind of how it started, right? So that is this. If you have thoughts or ideas or questions and stuff, you can leave it down in the comments. I do try to get back to everybody, or you can get a hold of me over on Discord, which also works because then you can actually share pictures if there's like a bracelet design that you're interested in or whatever. We have a great community over there. Like, we share pictures of pets and things. It's really fun. So, trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you. I don't have much time left. I can see this is coming down towards the last of it. I'm just really grateful to the community to help me turn this into my job. So thank you guys very much. And here's the dark blue comes across underneath it. So now everything on the right is done. The left just has a little bit more. Here comes the big reveal. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.